Yo, what is up, guys? Today I want to try something different. Normally, my commentaries are scripted to some degree, but for this review, I just want to leave on the mic and see if anything flows. So we'll see how that goes. So yeah, For Honor, the beta was available this weekend, the 26th to the 29th, and honestly, there's a lot more to this game than was advertised, because I was not interested at all, but I still signed up either way to see, if I might like it, and so said, so done. This game has a lot more depth than I expected, to be honest. So if you've seen any of the ads, they just showcase, fighting, and then coming on close to the beta, it was teasers of the different types of heroes. But if you didn't get into the beta, let me tell you what you missed. First up, customization. Yes, this game has customization. I did not know it would have come with that because, again, they just advertised fighting. So this is the character customization screen, and you can customize just about everything, which I like. If a game has a lot of customizations, it kind of won me over already, just a little bit. But this game has a lot, and it does go into detail. So you can change everything on the character, from the weapons, and you can change the handles, you can change the top of the weapons. If your character has a shield, you can change the shield, helmets, armor plates, even the shields on the arms. Everything here you can change. But wait, there's more. They have stats. So this game is it has an RPG element to it. So you can upgrade your gear, you can scrap it. You can mix and match just about all the gear to get the stats you want. Whether that be low attack, but you have a ton of stamina so you can keep hitting people over and over. It does have all of that. But we're not done yet. Over to the tab on the left, you can alter your appearance. You can change the gender from male to female, which I'm sure some people like, because the majority of games you're just forced to play as a male. So yeah, you can change the gender, you can change the skin tone, you can change the patterns on just about every body part. Chest plate, the pants, the arms. You can even change the type of armor you have on. You can change it from iron, bronze, silver, even all the way up to gold. It has that. It has head ornaments. You can change even the little symbols. You can create your own emblem and put that on a character if you want. So this has customization and detail. You can really make the hero that you want to play with your own. But hold on, we're still not done. Over to the tab on the far right, this actually would come in handy when you're actually playing games. So the first tab is what they call feats, which are just kind of like perks when you're playing the game. There are 4 tiers of feats, and in each tier you have 3 options. So again, you can really customize it to your playstyle. Underneath that, we have emotes. Just something fun to do on the battlefield. There are 2 different types. When you're walking around and when you're actually in combat, so you can taunt whoever you're fighting with. And next up are executions. Oh, I love these. These are the main highlights of the fight. If you finish a person with a heavy attack, you are able to start an execution, which you can see by the little video they show. They are so brutal. Oh, God, I love them. And you can purchase more of these and more emotes with the in-game currency. And lastly, there's a section that says not available, so who knows, there's maybe even more customization there waiting. But back over to the gears. So, say you have we'll go with sword. Say you have a high level sword equipped, but it looks ugly as shit. For some reason, RPG games like to make the high level weapons look ugly as fuck. No worries, you can equip this high level sword and go into the options menu and select change the look, and you can equip it to look like any other sword you have in your inventory. Problem solved. Best of both worlds. You have your high level sword equipped and it looks like that cool sword that's only a level 1. So yeah, I think that covers scavenge packs. Yes, scavenge packs are like, if you played Battlefield, they're basically battle packs. You pay in-game currency for a pack that comes with between 3 and 5 gear items, and 1 is always promised to be a superior item. But bear in mind that superior item might not be higher than the one you have equipped at the moment, but it's still supposed to be high level gear nonetheless. Yeah, now we're done with customization. Next up, gameplay. So first up, we'll talk about the control scheme. People in the live stream are asking how it was and how the game played. It's different. Most fighting games are tools, block, and triangle and squares, light and heavy attack. This one you have to use the analog to block the incoming attacks from 3 different angles. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, it took a little while to get used to. At the moment, there's only one control scheme available because I did try to change it, but again, this is a beta, so maybe when the full game launches, they will bring up more control schemes. Game modes. There are 3 game modes available: 4v4 Dominion, 2-on-2 Brawl, and a 1-on-1 Duel. Let's talk about Dominion first. If you play Battlefield, this is like Conquest, and if you play Call of Duty, this is Domination. But it kind of has a twist to it. So when you capture one of the 3 flags, God, I'm fucking up my words already. Not starting over though. One take. When you capture one of the flags, that adds 100 points to your team, and if the enemy team captures a flag that you have, that takes away 100 points. And not even a little. There's so much fucking AI running around on the screen. You kill any of them, that adds 1 point. If you kill another player, that's 5 points. So, with that point system in mind, this is how it works. First team to 1,000 points. Well, no, y'all don't win, but yeah, first team to 1,000 points. The narrator is going to say enemy team is breaking, and you're going to see 4 icons of the enemy players come up to the right hand side of the screen. You have to kill each of them, and every time you kill them, respawning is turned off. So yeah, kill all of them, and that's when you win. Next up is, well, actually, before I get into that, my thoughts on Dominion. It was a bit too hectic in my opinion. I can't really focus on the other players with all the AI running around the screen, especially the little where you're supposed to deflect the person's attacks. It doesn't have like a section that's blocked, so all that is on the screen. So where I'm supposed to be looking for the person attacking me, the little Dominions are just fucking running around and distracting me. So yeah, I had a bit too much happening on screen for me, so I kind of stopped playing that. Right, now on 2v2 Brawl. I actually started playing it with my friends, and I enjoyed this more than Dominion because I could actually focus on, what I'm supposed to do. Kill the other players, minus everyone running around in the background. And same thing for one-on-one dueling. I pretty much enjoyed 2 of these game modes rather than Dominion, despite having, less people to kill, but it was more fun, in my opinion. Now, if you watched my very first live stream, you will see me having my ass handed to me repeatedly. I died over and over and over. And over and over. I died so much in the span of 1 hour. This is because the game actually requires some kind of skill to play. I went in, I bullshitted my way through the tutorial. By the time it was over, I couldn't remember any of the buttons. But it still allowed me to go online after getting beat by AI bot. When you finish the tutorial, you have to fight I think it called it fucking warlord. Yeah, fight the warlord of the faction you picked in the beginning, and then you can go online. I got beat, I think it was 5-0. Yeah, I got beat 5-0, and then the prompt came up saying you're now able to go online. So I went online with this button mashing mentality in mind, and if you watch my second live stream where my mic was on, you can hear it. I am just fucking up those buttons, and in return, again, I was dying repeatedly. You cannot do that. You can't. This game actually requires, again, some kind of skill. So that is where I applaud the people that made this game, because that brings us to our next point: learning how to fight. Now, this is why I don't play many of the fighting games, because of this problem right here. When fighting, you have to memorize all of these different button combinations, and those are just the small ones. In order to do a lot of damage, you gotta remember the fucking 20 button configuration. No, not with this game. They keep it simple. none of the combos actually stretch over like 4 buttons, I think, and you can do a lot of damage with those 4 buttons. So applaud the people that made this game because it is simple. Now again, keeping it simple, there's a move list, and this move list is only like, I think it has like 10 moves on it max. I'm not sure if they're gonna change this for the full game. I hope they don't, because this keeps it easy that everyone can play. Apart from that, there are actually video tutorials for every single hero teaching you how to play with that. There's a basic moves video, and then there's advanced moves, so you learn those 4 button combinations I was telling you about earlier. So you don't have to watch those videos, try to remember, and then go online. No, there's an entire section in the menu dedicated on learning how to fight and practicing with the hero of your choice. So once you got those moves memorized, or you think you do, you go in a custom match, and here's where you can play with your friends, or you can go in a one-on-one duel with bot. This is actually how I got better. When you select a bot, you can select specifically which hero you want to fight against and the AI level 1 to 3, 3 being the hardest. And I set that to level 3, and I fought with him for about 20-30 minutes. This bot, you better bring your fucking A game or he will murder your ass. He will he will not hold back. So yeah, I went and I died for about 20 minutes straight until I learned how to block properly, and after that, it really did help. The practice did help. I went from dying repeatedly over and over and over again to pulling off shit like this. And this.
Et là, je sais à qui il régale des stats. Oh no, I don't good job.
And this.
Man, you're washing me off, big man. I gotta guess I hit straight the dumb boys. Yeah, that's it. Oh, she wrote. Oh my.
Oh, that's beautiful. Tell me that shit didn't look awesome as fuck. Seriously, that little practice is all you need, and you will be killing everyone online in no time. Some of that was footage from my third live stream, so I'll put a card up top if you want to watch that. In terms of connectivity issues, I didn't really have that much. The game only froze on me once. Yeah, it would only like pause for a few moments if someone left the game. That's where the majority of the problems came from, but so far I think it should have a pretty stable launch from that. I'm thinking so. Lastly, I don't know, like, there were just little things that I liked, like, before match start, when everyone on the team selects a character, the game has them all facing the enemy team, and it has verses in the middle, and when the match starts, everyone just screams, honor, and then they all swing their weapons at the same time, and the match starts, and there's a cutscene, and then you fight. It just kind of gets you a little hype for the fight, that's about to come. And the music in the background, it's not like, blaring or anything, it's distracting, it's just like subtle drums in the background. It sets the mood for the fight. And then when it's finished, it's kind of like a choir. Well, I think it's a choir, so the pressure's done, you won. Just subtle things like that there I liked from this beta. So yeah, final thoughts. This game was poorly advertised. Fighting was their main point. No, they should have advertised and marketed all the other stuff I talked about in this video. But yeah, I enjoyed the beta. I went in with extremely poor expectations because I thought it was just fighting, but I was very surprised, and it actually did change my mind. So yes, I will be buying this game. Not sure if as soon as it comes out yet. If I get into Wildlands beta, I will play that and decide between the two which one I'm gonna buy first. So yeah, that was my review of the For Honor beta. That brings the end of this video. If you found it entertaining or useful, you can leave a like, and if you did get into the beta, you can leave a comment down below, and you can subscribe for more videos like this. Yeah, thanks for watching.